guys, I'm Sarah St. Clair. I just recently launched sarahstclair.com and there's a lot of blogs on there, but I know some of you guys aren't readers. So what we're going to talk about today is what life is like on sets. And seriously, every set is so different. I just got booked for Brother Love. It's a pro-am company. Literally hang out with a producer. We just hang out, BS, the male talent gets there. We have sex. He takes the photos from the video, and it's maybe an hour or two. I love Brother Lovers so much.com. Like, they're, oh my god, best website. So easy to shoot for. Definitely best pro-am out there. I just got back today. I was in Miami shooting for Reality Kings. Reality Kings is my all-time favorite company. Like, every time I go to Miami, I get so excited. They always pick me up for a few scenes, and it's awesome. How long does it take on set? A lot of people ask me. It depends. In LA, when you're shooting for DVDs and they need that one scene, it could be you show up, do all your paperwork, legal, hair, makeup. It takes about an hour and a half. Then you go through the pretty girl pictures, which is the box covers, thumbnails, advertising stuff. And then you go through, and I just lost my paper. Oh well. Such is life. But anyways, yeah, so in LA, you can be on set for 3, maybe 4 hours. Thank you. Handy producer man. In Miami, as I said, I love Reality Kings, but it is a lot of waiting. Your call time is usually 9 a.m. You get there, do your legal. You usually have, at least for Reality Kings, if you're under 30, they require 3 forms of ID because another on-set company got busted for shooting an underage girl recently. You can Google it. But yeah, so they're very, very, very anal about making sure that every ID is real, because even if you have a fake ID, the liability is still on them because they didn't know, which is kind of fucked up. But anyways, so you get there, go through paperwork. They have a guy interviewing you, are you here on your own for wheel? Are you sober? Are you doing this? Are you giving us permission to photo and videograph you having sex with a male partner today? And you say yes, obviously to all of that. And then you go through and sign the paperwork while they're video recording it. At the end, is everything signed and said today true? And then obviously you say yes. And that takes a good 30 minutes. Then you go into hair and makeup. Hair and makeup doesn't really take too long, maybe 30, 40 minutes. Then the wardrobe. At least for Reality Kings, the company that owns them, they have to get approved for everything. I cannot tell you how many times I've been on Snapchat okay, look at me, ready to go. Snap. Just kidding. They said no, not wearing this outfit. Get changed into something else. Okay, we like that, but we don't like the shoes. Wardrobe takes probably 30 to 45 minutes in itself. And then you wait for the lighting to get there, the PA, video, everybody. Once we all get there, then we go to whatever location we're shooting at, get set up there, and then you go through the pretty girl pictures, the sex stills, and then from the sex stills, the video stills. So whenever I shoot for Reality Kings, whatever, I know I'm going to be there from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. at best. It's a long day, but it's mainly just a lot of waiting around. Hanging on your phone, not really doing much. Best story though. The reason I wanted to even talk about this today, I haven't even had a chance to blog about it. So I shot with Brandy Bay 2 days ago for WeLiveTogether.com. The funny thing about this was when I first started watching porno when I was really young, my favorite thing was girl girl, and it progressively escalated to now I'm into IR gangbangs and hardcore anal. But but when I was just a little thing and started watching porn, I loved We Live Together. I even told the producer who was doing all the legal work that morning, I was like, oh, I'm shooting for We Live Together. I've been watching this since I was 15. I love Molly Cavalli, I absolutely adore her. And he's like, she's in the office right there. I want to go meet her. So I totally did, and I fangirled. I was like, I've been watching you for years, and I just want to say hi. I think I just love you. And she's like, okay, cool, nice to meet you. It was a total fangirl moment. But anyways, yeah, so I did a girl scene for We Live Together, which was amazing, seeing as I've been watching that site for, God, almost 10 years. And the fact that, like, I was finally on it myself, because I distinctly remember, like being younger and Googling stuff, whatever. And one of the main sites that stood out to me was We Live Together. It was always like girls going out, picking up other girls, going back to their place and having sex. I thought this was so hot. And I got to shoot for it! And the girl I was shooting for, Brandy Bay, like, her and I ended up hanging out together that night. She's another blonde hair, big boobs, like, totally my type. So, such a good scene. When it comes out, I'm gonna promo the fuck out of it, just to let you guys know. Oh, speaking of promoing, also, speaking of promoing and Reality Kings, I just had a new scene come out for MILF Hunter. Something about Sarah under MILF Hunter. Brad Knight and I shot it together. And one of the questions I have on here is, do you really have orgasms? Depending on the partner, yes. Okay, so, yeah, I was gonna shoot one day with this other male partner. He was late, Brad was already ready. I'm like, dude, you're so hot, I kinda wanna fuck you. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you too. But nonetheless, they wouldn't let us change. That sucked. But later that night, my agent calls me and goes, hey, RK picks you up again tomorrow. You're shooting for MILF Hunter again with Brad Knight. I'm like, oh, yes! So, I get set, like, I get all prettied up, and mail call times are always later. They don't have to get there till like fucking 10:30, 11. It's bullshit. But, so he gets there, and I run up to him. I'm like, hey, I get to fuck you today. He's like, oh my god, yes, that's awesome. At the time, I had a rental car, so we drove there together. We talked, whatever. We got to location first. We ended up fucking before the cameras even turned on. The cameras turned on. We fucked some more. The cameras turned off, and again, we fucked some more. And that, you guys, is what makes a good porn scene. When you forget that the camera's even there. Like, it actually just got released, so make sure to check it out. Something about Sarah, Reality Kings. It's gonna be a good scene. But digressing to We Live Together with Brandy Bay, even shooting her was so hot. I got to use a strap-on on her, and I fucked the shit out of her. She used a huge dildo on me, and I came a lot, and I like to think she came a lot too, so yes, it definitely does happen. Same thing can almost be said also for my first anal. There goes the paper again. It's okay. We don't need the paper. We got this. Same thing can be said for my first anal /GP /GV scene. I showed up. I was gonna do just a regular blowjob scene for this one small company. Chris Strokes was there, and he's been trying to fuck my ass forever. I'm like, I don't know. So I get there. I'm like, you know what? I'll put a butt plug in. Let's see if we can do it. Sure enough, we do it. I am super into it. I'm coming really hard. And I have the camera guy. I'm like, I want you to fuck my ass too. So turned into a DP scene, and then they both touched my pussy at the same time. And definitely could have made a lot more off that scene, but I do porn because I love porn. Like, I know a lot of girls are there, and I hear producers, male talents, everybody says the same thing, like, a girl can be hot, but if she's just there for the money, it'll be alright, but whatever. But when there's a hot girl who's a freak, who just, like, wants it, that's what makes a good scene. So, in short, like, I don't know, like, what's like on set? There's a lot of legal, there's a lot of sitting around, bullshit, waiting, but at the end of the day, I do porn because I love porn. I have a million other avenues I could go, but I do this because I like sex. I like sex and everything about it, so I found the perfect profession for myself. There's a couple other questions some people asked me. Let's think. Oh, favorite male talents. Mike Adriano. He did my second anal scene. It's called Anal Lessons No. 4 by Evil Angel. Adriana produced it. Definitely check it out. Oh, such a hot scene. It's my second anal scene ever. His cock's like that big. So it was hard. He actually almost called the scene, but he's just, oh my god, he's so hot. He's such a good book. So he's my favorite. Favorite female, Asakura, by all means. Like, oh my god, this girl is my fucking idol. She's so dirty. She's so smart. She's gorgeous. Definitely by all means my idol. And no, I think that's about it. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about a whole bunch of nothings, and be sure to check out sarahstclair.com and subscribe and like to my channel.